knew life could be super short. Ever since they busted out the super sport, brevity, levity, bitter I can never be. Young Ford, born in the late 70s. Heavily my wife, cause she loves me in spite of all the crazy shit.
And today we're here to talk about the fanboy and the geekdom and geek chic, or whatever you want to call that, and how that has evolved over the years.
There weren't any spaces on the interwebs that represented women of color, and black women in particularly.
And you rev your fans up too, right? You got some trending topics, Dim Thrones.
Dim Thrones, yes.
The progression of women in comics and geek culture is making leaps and bounds, but at the same time, you still see there is the token white girl, the token black girl, the token girl,
right,
out of a cast full of men.
It's not like when I sit down and make a movie, I'm like, man, I'm gonna make this as gritty as possible. I'm gonna make this like as real as possible. I'm gonna go out and make sure this speaks to young African Americans that are coming up in environments like I came up in. It comes from like who's writing the material, who's directing the material, and really who's casting the material. You know, we talked a little bit about it.
And we never talked about comics. We would talk about hip hop. You know, it's just not something that's brought up.
Now, we have things grossing, $550 million, and it's a part of, fanboy culture. I don't know if it's just fanboy culture, if it's pop culture at this point.
The reason why geek culture is so chic today is because I feel like the technology has caught up and made it so easy visually for people to watch it.
A lot of the Latinos who are English dominant speaking, like me and him, we go to the movies and Hollywood knows that like a lot of the ticket sales are from us.
I thought I was the only one, and no, we've always been here, but the problem is we don't really see ourselves, in TV shows and movies. But I think social media has been a great conduit for us to find each other, find folks that are cut from the same cloth as you, so it's a lot of fun.
And I think that the reason that this panel is so important, because we see that now happening in other industries as well. And the entertainment industry especially, now we see them getting out in front of that.
Always knew life could be super short.